Hello everyone, this is Fox, this is the Fox, and welcome to the very first installment of, I don't know what we're going to call it yet. It's going to have to do with some various offbeat types of things that you could use around your house. We could call it weapons, or we could call it tools, or however you want to call it. I have a number of things laid down on the table right now that I'm going to show you that perhaps you could use around the house, and things you might not have thought about before, but they will come in handy. Now, we're all under a lot of stress these days. There's a lot of violence in the world, and there's a lot of things going on, and most everybody, their main concern is keeping the family safe. So I'm going to show you a few ways that you can keep your family safe. And a lot of these tips are going to be mainly for females, and I'm not being sexist, but I think that women deserve special protection, and they need to know about some of these things that are available to them that may help them feel a little safer in as they go about their business. So, as I say, I'm not trying to be sexist, but I want to make sure that the women in our country are taken care of, and so I'm going to show you a few things that I hope you may consider in the future to take care of yourself, to protect yourself. And men out there, these things will help take care of the women in your life. And you might be a big tough guy and everything, but don't ever forget that there's always somebody bigger. Okay, I found that out a lot of times. So I'm going to show you a few things. Number one, we all love dogs, right? I do. I know I do. But when you have a bad dog in the neighborhood, and it bites you, you don't want it going after your kids, and you don't want anything like that happening. That's not cool. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this. This is a BB gun. Actually, it's a pellet gun, and it's made by Ruger, the people that make very fine firearms as well. This is a single shot. It cocks down. You put your pellet in there. You can't use BBs. You just got to use pellets. And you cock it like this, and now it's ready to rock and roll. This thing is one of the most powerful BB pistols, pellet pistols, on the market. This shoots 650 feet per second, and that's about half the speed of some bullets. So you cock it like I showed you, and it's got very good sights. It's got rear sights, it's got front sights. These are adjustable, and so you can tailor make it to and you can use two hands, and I would recommend two hands. And this thing is extremely accurate, and it is extremely potent. See the smoke coming out there? That's how fast that thing goes out. This, I've shot 2 dogs with this, 2 dogs that were nuisance dogs. They have not come back since. All it took was one of these pellets in their ass, and it was all over for them. So I know a lot of us are animal lovers, and maybe the fact that I shot them in the ass, that's maybe a little bit not right. But the thing is, they haven't come back, and they haven't caused any problems since. And they did bite me, and only dogs that bite me get that treatment. So that's thing number one, and that is perfectly legal for you to own, and you can buy it at Walmart, and I think you can get it for about $65. But I know it sounds like a lot, but the rifles are more, and the rifles aren't even as powerful as this thing. So remember, it's the Ruger 1, I think, something like that. Let me clarify. It is called the Ruger Mark 1, and it is a BB pistol, available at Walmart, $65. Go for it. That's going to take care of the nuisance animals. Now the rest of the weapons are basically nuisance people weapons. I don't like to advocate a lot of these things, but this is a very handy thing to have in your pocket. This is it's called a Lightning. It's made in Taiwan, and you push a button and out it comes. Out comes all this steel, and this is good steel. This is something you can sharpen over and over and over, and you will always have a good edge on this. It's very easy to sharpen, very good tempered steel. Push the button out to click it, and pull it back in to retract. Now this is a nice little thing that you can have in your pocket, and out it comes, and before you know it, you have your blade. And if anybody even sees this, they're going to be scared shitless. Trust me. I know. So this is a good thing to have. These are not legal in all jurisdictions. You need to check your local laws, because I don't want to advocate anybody carrying something that is not legal. So more than likely this is not going to be legal in your jurisdiction, but if it is, you can get in touch with me. At the end of the video I will give you an email address, and you can let me know if you need something like this, and I can tell you how you can acquire it. I will not acquire it for you, but if you ask me real nice, I will certainly let you know how to get a hold of it. Okay, now we're stepping up in the weapons category as far as deadly force. So now we have pellet pistols and we have a switchblade. Now we have this. Okay, this is a very fine piece of equipment from Beretta, and that is a gun manufacturer in Italy, and they have been in business for a long time, hundreds of years. They know how to build weapons. This is a Model 70-22. Well, it's a Model 70, and it's a 22 caliber semi-automatic pistol. You have 8 shots in the chamber, or in the in the clip, and you could put one more in the chamber, so you have a 9-shot capability basically. I think it can be 10, but this clip is so new that it's still stiff, so I'm not sure. I can't jack around in at 9. So anyway, this little baby is very versatile. You can carry it, you can put it in a holster, you can put it in your purse, you can put it in your truck or your car or whatever you have, and this will keep you safe. Okay, in case there's too many weirdos in the world, you got to have something like this. I think every American should own one of these, something like this. Okay, not necessarily the Beretta 22 Model 70, but I think every American should own a pistol, because we have to take care of ourselves, because this is what this country is about. We take care of ourselves. The cops aren't always going to be there, and especially down here, I'm in New Mexico. You know what, you call the cops, they're not going to show up for an hour. So it's up to you to take care of yourself. And this is the final thing I'm going to show you. And this is for women especially, okay? I want all the females to pay attention, because this is something that you need. This is only $26. That's all it is. And I'm going to show you the whole shebang in a minute. But what I'm going to tell you, it's called the Fury Baton, and this one is a 21 inch. Now you can get a 16 inch, you can get a 21 inch, and I believe you can get a 26 inch and something even larger than that. Closed, it is 8 inches. Do you see how big it is? It fits right in your purse, it fits right in your back pocket, your front pocket, and the way it works is you take it and you hold it in your hand and you flick your wrist like this. Now all of a sudden you're looking at 21 inches of steel. This is something you can put right up somebody's ass. You can break somebody's head open with this. You can crash a skull of a dog that's attacking you. This is a very handy weapon. And the thing is, if a guy gets caught with this, it's probably illegal in most states. All right, this is law enforcement equipment. And the way you close it is like this. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so I slammed it against the floor really hard. That's how you close it. It does not close easy. So once you flick that thing out, you better have a cement floor under your butt, because that's what you're going to have to slam it on. But this is really good for women, because like I said, guys, it's one thing. If you're caught with this, it's probably going to be illegal, and it's probably just going to be a misdemeanor. They'll write you a ticket, you pay a $50 fine, you probably are going to get this thing confiscated, because in most states this is not legal. So I do not advocate the use of this weapon in any state that's illegal. However, what I'm telling you is that the fines for this sort of thing are not that bad. So can you imagine, ladies, you're out and some guy is bothering you and he just won't leave you alone and he's groping you, and you take this out, you know, and you give him a little tap in the nutsack. There you go. So that is the conclusion of Fox's weapons review to date. And I will come back with more reviews, and we will see what else I can find. All right? You have a good day.